Hi, my name's Luke and we're going to be looking at Psalm 28. Now, if you haven't just read it, hit pause, read it through a couple of times, slowly if you can, and then hold it in front of you and press play. You know, when I was a kid, when I was growing up, I can remember quite a few years where I would always try and give the nice Christian answer. You know, and in a way this is admirable, that the heart was right and I was just a kid, but in a way it's unnecessary. I wouldn't articulate what I really felt or thought. I would just find the correct Christian Bible answer. It is unnecessary though, because actually it's okay with God to not be okay. It's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to be real, and it's okay to feel what you actually feel. You know, up to a third of the Psalms are what are called Psalms of disorientation, Psalms of lament. Lament's an expression of worship that's being honest, saying, God, what's going on? I don't get it. Or here's my fear, or here's my pain, or here's how it really is. And that might be what's going on at the start of this psalm, a desperate calling and crying out to God. And that's okay. And it's okay for us as well. But then there's also a turning point in this psalm, a sort of remembering, an exclamation of praise and of faith, a kind of a line in the sand, even amidst the pain. Verse 6, praise to the Lord, he has heard my cry for mercy. The Lord is my strength and shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. It is victorious and triumphant in the tragic, but it's also real at the same time. And then finally, there's a bit of intercession in this psalm. There's a widening of the perspective towards the end, from the individual to the nation. There's a calling out on behalf of others. The last verse, save your people and bless your inheritance. Be their shepherd and carry them forever. And you know, that's something I've never really understood about prayer. The idea that we cry out to God for the things that he also wants to see, and that somehow makes it more likely to happen. There's a lot I don't understand in that. But I think what I'm learning is that I don't need to understand all the hows and whys of how prayer works in order to know that it works. It's a little bit like my car or my computer. I don't know how they work, but I know how to use them. And unlike my computer at times, I know that prayer really does actually work. That it's not something we've got to do, but it is something we get to do. That it's actually a gift, not a burden. And that it's perhaps the main way that we get to be involved in what God is doing, especially in times like right now. And that somehow, even if we never actually see it or are able to understand it, our prayers really do make a difference.